back, committed friends. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite topics, which is the feet, and how focusing on your feet and training them properly can help you get more fit, be stronger, feel more connected and confident in your movement. It really is that simple. So let's just start with a little bit of anatomy. So if we look at the bottom of our feet, or we feel into the bottom of our feet, we have our heel pad, we have the pads of the forefoot, we've got our arch in between, and then we've got our 10 toes. So for the sake of this lesson, those are the areas we want to focus on. So guys, the feet are your literal connection to the world. They're what is sensing and feeling the earth. And when your feet are moving and engaging properly, it sends a signal to the rest of the body that you're stable and that you're properly prepared for action. So things like your glutes and your hips and your core are all going to work and fire better when your feet are working properly and you're connected to the floor. So let's start with a quick little drill. I'm going to have you stand up on your feet about hip width. Everything kind of pointing straight forward, and we're going to stand up nice and tall. Just reach up through the crown of your head, feel your feet pushing into the floor. And then we're going to just gently rock forward and back, just the tiniest bit. And as we're doing this, I want you to just feel everything on the bottom of your feet, specifically the heel pad, the forefoot pad, the arch in between, and then your toes. If you want to wiggle your toes and move to get a better awareness, more sensation and feeling, go for it. We want to feel more of our feet. And now we're just going to settle, standing nice and tall. And now I want you to focus on bringing the forefoot pads and your heels closer together by tightening and or engaging the arch. So it's like they're scrunching together, back of the foot, front of the foot, and feeling that tension activation in your arch. I know I still have a little bit of practice to do on this because I notice my toes start scrunching and curling under. Ideally, we would like to not scrunch our toes or lift them up, but if it happens, no big deal. As long as we're feeling that we can activate those arches. Beautiful. So now let's apply this newfound awareness and activation to some really great drills. So for these next few drills, we're going to use a medium better band. Any kind of band around the knees is going to be helpful. So for this first drill, we're going to step forward like we're going to do a lunge. We're going to take a few moments to connect, and then we're going to move our knee in and out. Most importantly, while we're doing this, we're staying connected to the floor with our feet, heel, forefoot pad, toes, and we're going to try to keep our arch engaged and tense. So a little bit of stretch on the band, down into an athletic or low position. I'm going to step. Take 2 or 3 seconds to connect with the feet, feel into it, and then I'm going to bring my knee in and out 3 to 5 times. And then while I'm doing that, I'm really feeling my foot, I'm feeling my arch, I'm feeling the pads of my forefoot and heel pulling towards each other. Then I'm going to come back. Step, connect, in and out 3 to 5 times. You might catch yourself scrunching your toes or lifting them or wiggling them. That's fine. Just do your best to keep the toes just nice and flat. Don't go too crazy with the knee. And as you're going, you're going to find you're going to start creating better awareness, better control and activation over the whole thing as your feet get more alive and connected. And before you finish, I want you to see if you can really feel the connection between the knee driving out, activating that glute, and the arch getting tighter and more engaged.